Hello, folks. This is Kevin from Good Day, Good Prayers. And today, it's a conversation that I think a lot of people should have. When you're doing videos of this nature, there's a lot of reasons that you want to do them. One of the reasons is because of the fact that when you're doing videos, especially if you're 50, 60, 70 years old, you want to offer information to people that you think will be valuable to them for the future. But there's another reason. In my case, a lot of people who listen to my videos are relatives. Some of them are cousins. Some of them are grandchildren and great-grandchildren. And some of them are my own children. Even my wife will sometimes listen to some of my videos. And so that's interesting. Now, over the years, I have taken a look at people who are actresses and actors, and I see shows from the 50s and the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and I'm amazed at how many of the people doing those movies and television shows are no longer with us. And so it's kind of a legacy that they leave behind. And I believe that a legacy is very important for all of us. The reason that I believe that it is important is because of the fact that when we leave a legacy behind, that gives people who knew us, people who cared about us, an opportunity to see us again. It doesn't really matter who you are, even if somebody's relieved that you're gone. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to realize that there are some people that are going to miss you when you're gone. And so to leave behind a recorded legacy is great. When my father died, there was nothing like YouTube and some of these other venues that a person could go to. And I didn't have any way of being able to record him other than his voice. Now, oh yes, I have pictures on the wall over there of my father. I have pictures of my mother. In fact, right at the edge of where this is, right there is a picture of my mother. If I do this, there you can see my mom. And she is right under a great picture of Jesus. And that, by the way, is the closest that I've ever seen anybody be able to do a picture that shows exactly what Jesus looked like. But this is my mother right there. And the thing of it is that I do not have any recorded records of either of them that gives me a visual. The only thing that I have a few times that my mother was on TV doing different things. But I don't have any records like that of my father. Now, my grandmother, years ago, I had an uncle that got a movie camera. And they did 2 or 3 videos, and in those videos I got to see my grandfather when he was younger, and I got to see one of my grandmothers when she was younger. My other grandmother doesn't even have any pictures of her. Every time somebody says to me in the family, "Oh, we got a picture of your grandma," it turns out to be my grandfather's sister instead of my grandmother, because of the fact that they had the same first name. And so when somebody sees that name, they say to me, "Oh, we finally found a picture of your grandma," and it always turns out to be my great aunt. I'm doing these videos for two reasons. Number one, I have a lot of information to offer to you. I have a lot of things that I can tell you about my own personal experiences. And it's good for you to be able to hear that, whether it's a business, economics, whether it has to do with the way the world is going right now, any number of things. However, there's one thing that you need to understand, and that is that when I'm gone, many of you who are not family won't give a fig about the fact that I'm gone. But there is going to be a few people who are going to want to see me talking, going to want to see my face and so on. Oh, yeah, I'll leave pictures, like these ones here behind. But I also have three channels. The first channel, I did not show my face in any of the videos because I believed it was kind of weird. But these other two, I'm in front of the camera. I'm leaving a legacy behind for people in my family that want to see me, for friends who may want to see me another time. And the reason is because I'm one of those person that values seeing people again, hearing people again. And so that's why I do these videos. This is Kevin from Good Day, Good Prayers, and I want you to have a good day. And the best way to do that is through good prayers, and if they reach the throne of God, that's your key. In fact, that's your key in anything you pray for. If you can reach the throne of God, well, you're going to be okay. So with that said, you folks have a good day.